Hello and welcome straight to the point news. So I already posted Joe Biden's speech that he gave today regarding his new plan to combat COVID-19. You guys can check it out. I posted a video, or you guys can go to his Twitter to check out the full video. That aside, anyways, today I'm gonna be stating my opinion on his speech and what he said and all of that. So, let's go first to the governors. He told those who stands in the way, for example, like governors of pay, etc. To he said he's gonna get them out of the way, etc. By that he means like governors like here of our state. Ron DeSantis, who threatened officials if they mandate masks in school, he was going to threaten their pay. And that he's like one of the governors that Joe Biden I think is talking about. So Joe Biden talked about that, these people should not interfere and not make it hard for local officials and for schools officials try to make keep the children safe and everything. And one thing he said I really liked about it is that the rapid testing. He said he is going to appear in Walmart and Amazon in the coming weeks, so people can do COVID-19 testing in their houses. Which I feel like in the beginning I said, you know I was like, it should be available to people. So if people do the right thing, test themselves at home, and they know they're positive, they stay home and stay away. But that's just wishful thinking. If people is going to be doing the right thing. Um, Another thing he talked about was that contractors or federal workers, anyone that wants to work with the government, get vaccinated. If you want to work for the government, get vaccinated. Or I think weekly testing. And he said he talked about boosters, and he said as president, his job was to secure all these vaccines for the citizens, and they donated a lot of vaccines to third world countries as well. And he talked about how a lot of people got COVID-19 vaccine, and then around 80 million or so people did not, which are undermining the people who did get the vaccine, and they get frustrated and stuff. And this is a breaking point for Joe Biden. That he said, uh, whatever we do, these people gonna whoever does not get the vaccine is gonna undermine the progress. And he said it's not fair to the people who got vaccinated. And let's say somebody get a heart attack or any other type of disease, they want to get to the hospital, because ICUs and everything are occupied by COVID-19 patients who refuse to get vaccinated, is just not fair to those people. So these are some of the things that he stated in his entire speech to sum it up. Um, and the right probably going to say like, oh my God, he's attacking my freedom, all of that. And we live in a country we live by rules. He's the president. His job is to keep everyone safe. And in this pandemic, you can go and search it. Our case has been going up like crazy, and the deaths, we have the most in the world. And in my opinion, he wants to change that. He wants to protect the citizens that keep dying on a daily basis from COVID-19, and it's his job to keep those people safe. Now, one of the ways he think he can do that is by mandating vaccine, which he says is proven by science. It can drastically reduce the chances of you getting COVID, and even if you get it, drastically reduce the chances of you hospitalizations and so on. And he said there's regrets of people who are on hospital beds that they wish they got vaccinated. So pretty much I just summed up his speech for you guys. He's going to be requiring vaccine for a lot of people, and he asked other companies to require vaccines as well. He wants to fight this pandemic, and he said, and in his opinion, the best way is for everybody to get vaccinated. Something that's been proven. Honestly, I don't like to talk that much about politics, but I feel like he's just doing what he thinks is right, and I support him. It does not mean that I don't support for those of you who feel like it should be your choice to take the vaccine or not. I respect your choices, but to be in certain places or in a certain position in a government held positions, if they require you of something, you have to follow, or you won't get to do it. So it's your choice to get vaccinated and keep your job and those stuff, or choose not to. It's the choice is all yours by the end of the day. So you got to do your pros and cons, and it's up to you whether to get it or not. They're not going to hold you down on the chair and do it in your throat. It's just what you're going to gain, what you're going to lose, and all of the pros and the cons. So you guys are smart. Let me know your opinion about his entire speech.